like to do that, but I just go in and override it and make it go over there anyway.
Online.
Okay.
Sensors online.
You know, I'm just trying to look at the, you know, cost benefits.
All systems nominal.
Yeah.
Override engaged.
And just because you've done it for 20 years.
Wait a minute. Don't go there. Just because I've used a toilet for 20 years doesn't mean I should stop.
What I'm saying is...
So giant death ball
you know exactly what I'm saying.
When you get bacon later?
But I don't see... I mean, the only thing I would
eat bacon later, right?
probably do is set up an SSD for my...
like a bacon wrapped
my proxy files went for video editing. So that's not coming off my system work drive.
Ooh, bacon, egg, and cheese.
Or put a swap file on it. Fine. I know it's not ideal to put a swap file on your main system drive. And I know a lot of people use a small system drive just to boot off of. But I don't normally do that. I like to just install all my programs on my C drive with my operating system, and then I usually put my swap file somewhere else if I've got a fast drive. Because my swap files, when I'm editing some video, just some still frame, like I'll have a 500 gig Photoshop file, and it has a huge swap file. Right?
Okay, please call
So I want that on an SSD, not on a standard hard drive. No, it would take too long to edit and save things, and I might have 100 layers in that file, and it's just the stuff that I work on when I do work is much bigger than what most people ever do. So I can't have just the cheapest machine that I can find, and I can't have
thank you for UAV
bottlenecks in certain places. So I need to have fast RAM, I need to have fast SSDs, and I need to have good archival space to store massive files on. And I don't want that to be on my box. I want that to be on a NAS or a direct-attached storage device.
Kilo needs worms.
So this isn't like a regular person's gaming machine I'm building here. It's a production machine.
Operator. Got in, yeah.
New target acquired.
No lack of targets down there.
Heat level critical.
It needs cover.
Let's try for Bravo again.
New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Am I logged in here?
Target destroyed. Heat level critical.
Oh, I've got a PC part picker account. I'm not logged into it. When I'm looking at this.
Heat level critical.
Holy crap, that.
Echo. I'm dead. Fuck.
New target acquired. New target acquired. Heat level critical.
Oh, well.
Left arm destroyed.
Foxtrot.
I mean, I've built production machines, you know, for businesses.
For video editing businesses?
Yeah. Tourism. For tourism board. You know,
they do lighter editing. The projects I do, Gunfighter, when I talk to people who do this for a living, and I tell them projects that I'm doing on my old machine, they say, we wouldn't do that. We couldn't even do that project here. How are you doing it? And I tell them, they go, oh, that's really smart. That maybe we could do that, but we wouldn't, because it still sounds like it's too hard. So I'm doing, sometimes, I don't do them like only twice a year do I have a project like that. But when I do, I have to have a machine. If I'm going to buy a new machine, I want a new machine that's going to handle that more gracefully than what I've been using.
Oh, I understand.
And they're talking about the boxes they use are $50,000 dedicated video editing boxes. And I can't spend that much. But if I configure it well, I won't have to. I'll be fine.
Well, here's the deal. Those professionals working for companies use those $50,000 boxes, and they swap them out every other year.
Charlie.
No, no,
that?
they're
Acquired.
no, they're $50,000 boxes. They don't swap them out every other year. They'll keep them for 6 years, probably, usually,
Target destroyed.
if not more.
Target's down.
And
Echo.
they
Acquired.
eventually they might have to, but there's some pretty high end gear.
And they're writing them off every year for that 6 years.
They do not write them off every year.
No, never mind.
I don't know. Maybe the clients you have done that, but these guys weren't doing that.
Right torso critical damage.
I mean, I built rigs for a guy.
I'm Bravo.
He was like, yeah, I was
Immediately lost.
What? He says, yeah,
Call the target,
I'm gonna
please.
write
Is
it
it
off
Bravo?
as a loss.
Well, some people need to do that, I guess.
Every year he gets new machines,
Yeah, I don't do that.
and he writes them off on his taxes.
Yeah, but is that his bread and butter job, or does he just need a tax write-off?
Oh,
I don't know many businesses that have enough cash flow. You know, I'm in a smaller town. It's like 180,000 people, so it's not like we have a lot of huge high-end firms for this kind of stuff here. But I don't know any smaller companies that are 1 or 2 guys or 3 guys in a shop, or even 10 guys that can write off a $50,000 box every year, times 5 or times 10. That's a different world than I live in.
Right torso.
well, I'm not
critical
saying
damage.
That's
Airstrike
what
for
I'm
that
saying.
guy.
The large companies.
Right torso destroyed.
Now, if you've got
Airstrike for me too. Can't get away.
Left arm
mom
destroyed.
and pop,
Good game, everyone. Really well played.
but actually, I've had a couple of customers that, yeah.
Could use more people calling targets.
Write it off.
That's great. I've never bought anything just so I can write it off. I buy things because I have to have it, and then I also write it off.
See, the thing is, a lot of companies pay the extra just so they can have more tax write-off.
Yeah, I get that, but I've never made that much money to